the patience, the wish, the creation, and the faith within. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance. Success, adventure, abundance, luxury, peace. Hi Pisces, and welcome to your reading for the month of May. I've already meditated on your energy, so let's go ahead and just get started here. I'm going to be using The Art of Tarot by Liz Dean to start off the reading here. For those of you new to the channel, welcome. How this works is I let the cards kind of fall into place, and then we talk about the different messages that are coming across. And then from there, how it's going to work is we're going to start kind of from the beginning of May, work our way towards the end, and then throw in some affirmations. All right, Page of Swords and the Queen of Wands, May. May will be a month where perhaps you are about to get a green light for something here, Pisces. If you've been waiting to hear back from someone in regards to anything in particular, I mean, it's something that probably is pretty important to you, okay? You may have been waiting for some sort of a decision to be made, and people may have not gotten back to you just as yet. It appears as though it's really important. I feel like, it feels very important, and perhaps things were just moving really slow for you in the month of April, or just not moving at all. And then boom, May comes in, and what we also now have here are Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands appearing in your reading, which means that not only are you able to move forward with something in particular, this might be a project that's on hold, this might be a relationship that just kind of slowed down, or maybe, it felt like it was dying, but wasn't. It could also just be something very different, right? It's a general reading, it's going to vary by people, but whatever that pending task or item was on your list, Pisces, back in April, May will be something very different for you, okay? Ace of Wands is the potential for something not just to take off, but it's being complemented by the Knight of Wands, which means there's definite forward movement, okay? Definite, Pisces. I think the best advice for you will be, to just own up to being the King of Cups, king or queen that you are. Allowing yourself to feel fulfilled, allowing your heart to beat to the rhythm of the universe, allowing yourself to be one with everything, to connect with the collective mind, the collective consciousness, right? When you do that, when you allow for that, and when you allow for your emotions to come together for you, to not be against you, but to work in your favor. What do I mean by that? I mean, Pisces, being a water sign, but not just being a water sign, but just specifically, Pisces are known for their emotions. It can be or feel like a roller coaster, but you can use this to your advantage. Just because other people might see you as, whoa, overly emotional or something, that doesn't have to be it. That's not where things end. That's actually where things begin. And what I mean by that is if you use your emotions to your advantage and you guide them towards, give them a positive angle, look at things in a positive way, and just kind of shoot out or fire up just this positive feelings and just let yourself live in that moment, that will be your driving force towards everything else that we're seeing here. Okay? That will act, your emotions will act as the fuel to the fire that you're hoping to light up. And all of this ties in together really well, because King of Cups is simply asking you, do this, and you can have this. What is this? These are all fire cards. And this particularly, the Page of Swords, that's your air card. And I say air, it's the element of air. It's about communication. It's about receiving communication. And because it's the Page of Swords, it's literally going to be giving you the green light. So all you have to do to get there, stay here. Stay in a positive place. If you're not in this positive place yet, get yourself to this positive place, because that will allow for the ease of flow. The nature of things is such that it will give you where, whatever you're putting out into the universe. And so if you allow yourself, if you allow your heart to beat to the universe's rhythm, then it makes it easier for the universe to give you exactly what you're asking for. Isn't it so? Something to think about if you haven't already. P.S. I'm Pisces, so if I ever say anything, I don't mean to offend anyone. It's just, you know, I am the most Pisces of Pisces out there, and I connect with this energy just so well. Of course, it's not going to be true for everyone. I understand that. We all have a different moon and rising, but for me in particular, all my signs, like my sun, moon, rising, it's all in the element of water. And so that's why I'm able to do these things, such as a tarot reading. Anyways, sorry, I put the cards down. I need to quickly change the battery here, so I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. Let's continue. So, Pisces, the other thing I'd like to highlight is May 7th. Full moon will be in your sister sign. It's going to be in Scorpio. And it will work to your favor, specifically for those of you who felt like you don't have all the information that you need to move forward, or people just weren't communicating certain things to you, they weren't opening up, you know, whatever it might be. That particular full moon in Scorpio is going to act like like the sun at night, okay? Or the presence of the unexpected sun at night, I should say, because it's going to give you the answers you may have been seeking. It's going to provide you with, you know, whatever. This Knight of Swords, you know, is able to push through no matter what. That full moon is going to give you a lot of feedback on something that may have been pending, okay? Knight of Swords. Okay, you got two knights, by the way. And lots of fire and air energy here, although we're moving into an earth sign, you know, right? We're moving into Taurus. So given that energy, but I feel like for you it's playing out just very differently. Mars is actually moving into your sign in the month of May, and that might have something to do with it. Things are just going to feel a little bit softer, but at the same time very direct. Like, see how everyone's holding on to something, right? Like either it's a sword or a wand. I just feel like it's very action oriented, as opposed to April. April may not have been as much so, but everything kind of depends on you. And I feel like that's what the King of Cups is here to show us as well. If at any point you start to lose hope, or you feel like things just aren't going your way, or it's just such a struggle, remind yourself of the Knight of Swords. Once you can get yourself to the Knight of Swords, you can then get yourself to the Knight of Wands. I feel like it's your energy. I feel like you're being supported in such a manner that you're able to use that energy to then help you move forward with certain aspects of your life. Okay? Six of Cups here as well. There is part reflection that's taking place. That's on the inner level, I feel. It's possible someone from your past might be revisiting, although I don't think that's going to be true for everyone. King of Pentacles, some of you might be dealing with an earth sign. The way it just came out, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, who might then mirror whatever emotion you are kind of putting out there. It's just the way the cards are kind of tying together. That message is for some of you, not all, okay? Seven of Wands and the Justice card. Whatever you want, Pisces, if you're fighting to have something, if you're hoping to have something, the more you ease out your emotions over that important topic, the better it's going to be for you. The easier it will be for you to then move forward and move forward in your potential, with your potential, towards how things can be. The universe is working in your favor, okay? Seven of Wands and the Justice card. The universe is here. It's working in your favor. This is kind of pointing out to us that karmic energy, right? There is that karmic energy that's at play. So not all of it is going to depend on you and how you are handling your emotions. A part of it is also going to just be, you know, the balancing out of things in their own way, right? there is this beautiful harmony to the universe. And I think that's really what these cards are now highlighting to really just complement the reading here for you, Pisces, is that there is a beautiful harmony in the universe. The universe does have its own rhythm, and the sooner that we tap into it, the easier things become for us. It's about having, you know, the soul of a gypsy right now, you can say, however you want to put it for yourself. As long as you understand that there are things, you know, something bigger that's working here for you, and that things are working out overall. It may have felt initially like this is something that you may have been fighting for, or, you know, something that just there was a little bit of disagreement from other people, perhaps. It was a little bit competitive or fierce. You know, when you have 1,000 people applying for like 10 positions or something or less, kind of like that. It was that competitive environment, but now I feel like you're able to kind of overcome that and defend yourself in a way so as to you can then succeed, right? There's a great possibility that you will succeed when these cards come out the way they do. Yes, there might be other people who want what you want, but that does not mean you cannot have what it is you want. It's a matter of having self-confidence. It's a matter of having that belief within yourself, allowing yourself to have what you want. It's like giving yourself the permission, Pisces. So that will be, I guess, the challenge this month. Do you give yourself the permission to have what it is you want? The universe is going to give it to you. All you have to do is align yourself. Will you give yourself the permission to have it? I'll leave it at that. Let's look at under the deck. 3 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. A part of the heartache that you may have had or experienced in the past or will experience in the month of May may be around how people are prioritizing you, or related to work. Something, you know, like a career you may have worked really hard for and things just didn't turn up as to how you wanted for it to be. But like I said, it's going to work out. You know, both those things can resonate with you or neither. It's a general reading, but I do need to give the message that I'm seeing here. The good news is you are getting communication of some sort. Like I said, you might be dealing with an earth sign. Could be a Virgo. The Hermit card has come up here. If it's not a Virgo, it could be Capricorn or Taurus. Just a quick mention, the Justice card does represent Libra. Libra is an air sign, so if it's not a Libra, it could be Aquarius or Gemini. However, it didn't come off as so strongly as to be an air sign. I do think it might be an earth sign, but never know. Maybe that's you, and if that's the case, it may have felt like you were fighting for them or some sort like that, something like that. And if that's the case, then things are going to level out, okay? We also have the Page of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles, and Ace of Cups. We're going to stop right there. I mean, I can keep reading under the deck, right? But it's not going to resonate with everyone. So I got to stop somewhere, but we can do that in a personal reading if you're interested to know more. If you're dealing with either of those signs, either earth or air, I do think that there is good news underway, on its way to you. They are about to decide on something, and it might very well be commitment. It might very well be full-on marriage, if that's what you're looking for. True love, romance. All those things are very much possible given this reading, okay? And it looks like you are the one receiving the news. You're not having to kind of seek out anything, any information. You are receiving. Yeah, just let yourself be, Pisces. Just go with the flow of things, go with the rhythm. No matter what happens, at least you're going to be happy about it, right? When you're going with things and you're just very open to nature and to how things are working out, people tend to be happier when they do that. So I think that's the best advice I can give you given the reading, although overall it was a very, very positive reading, right? But as long as you kind of go with the flow, whatever happens, you'll be happy. Happiness is what matters, right? Overall, in terms of your health, there might be a bit of, not struggle, but like a tug of war where you're trying to keep up with everything. But overall, I do think as though, or it does appear as though for most of you, your health looks to be just well. So that's great news. All right, let's top off the reading with some Magical Times Empowerment cards. These are affirmations. They are amazing for those of you if you're ever feeling low or sad, whatever it might be. Whoa. Just understand that, you know, affirmations are great for that. Specifically when we deal with mental health issues, affirmations can turn that around in like a second for some people, or like a minute. I would say minimum 7 minutes. That's why the custom affirmations that I provide as a service, I always recommend a minimum of 7 minutes of listening to those affirmations before continuing with your day, or, you know, before stopping them. It takes a little bit of time. But once that happens, once that positive momentum kicks in, just like that Knight of Wands we saw, and the Ace of Wands, it's like, it's fire. It's fire, Pisces. And now you have a manifestation. You know what? Under the deck, you also had that Ten of Pentacles. It's very possible you're very close to a very big manifestation. Your dreams have untold energy. Open the door and let them live. Desire and belief are your power. And that's what I meant. Allow yourself, allow your heart to beat to the rhythm of the universe, Pisces. It's just a matter of desire and belief and just letting it in, right? Giving yourself the permission to live out the dream you want to. It will happen. It will come. Allowing yourself to experience that, that's a different story. So let's read these affirmations out. Ooh, okay. Manifestation. Today, I acknowledge that my life is expanding and new doors are opening. I will let go of unwanted past experiences, forgive, and be grateful for lessons learned. I will be filled with a vision of everything that I want my life to be, do, and have, and let the magic happen. I give thanks in advance for all the blessings on their way. That felt like a fairy tale kind of affirmation set, right? But if anyone can believe in that, I would say it's you, Pisces. So with that, I wish you a beautiful month ahead. And, you know, if you have any questions or concerns, you need a personal reading, check out my website at IamPureGuidance.com. And if you can't decide which reading will be the best for your situation, send me an email. I'll recommend one or two for you, right? All right, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And until next time, take care. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance. Success.